Alright, well, welcome to this series of how to clean and maintain your aquarium. In this episode, I am going to be showing you how to clean out your filter media. I have a Magnum filter here that I'm cleaning out, and whenever you do water changes, it's always a good idea to go ahead and take care of your filters at the same time. So the first thing you want to do is take your filter apart. In this case, I'm taking out the top of the Magnum, hot HOT Magnum, and there's a D-ring and a plastic insert in there, and your uplift tube, some O-rings and other gaskets. Make sure you take everything out. Then you're going to get to your cartridge. When you get that out, you're just going to want to make sure that you're setting it down somewhere that doesn't have soap on it or anything. So then again, you're going to just want to make sure you clean everything with a sponge or a filter brush. Cartridge out, you're just going to want to make sure you've thoroughly cleaned everything when you're taking it out. This is the impeller here, which is inside of a little case that if you squeeze it together, pops off, and inside is your magnetic impeller that keeps the whole filter running. So always make sure that you take that out, clean it real good with water and a sponge, and just in between the little impeller heads and the magnet, and just scrub it down gently, but make sure you get all the gook or anything that's in there off. Never want to get any gravel or anything like that stuck down in the impeller. So make sure that's in good running order and that you've cleaned everything else off. Cleaning the inside of the Magnum there, the sponge, and then just making sure I got everything out that was inside. I use Marineland's carbon ammonia charcoal chips and ammonia chips, which helps clean out any impurities in your water, neutralizes any ammonia, and keeps your water nice and sparkling clean, as well as gets out the chloramines. So spray everything down good. I'm using my hose here, sprayer attached to my sink. You might also have a bio bag or some sort of a bag with your charcoal in it. Same sort of situation where you're just going to take your sprayer and make sure you start at the bottom, or start at the top, go to the bottom, and spray it real good. This one's pretty bad. So if you're not keeping the charcoal that's inside the filter, you can just throw away the charcoal, reuse the bag. The bags can be bleached, just like your bio wheel could. This is a bio wheel here, just like with the case and the cartridge case and the bio bag. Want to make sure you spray it down real good. Could also be bleached. Just make sure that you're doing that properly, and you can watch my other series on that. Now that you got everything taken apart and cleaned out, you're going to put everything back inside of the filter in the order that you took it out. So hope you took note of that. Once you do it a few times, you get the hang of it. It's pretty easy. Putting the impeller back in, there's a little cover for that. On top of the cover sits the actual cartridge. Put that in with the uplift tube back on, fill it up with water. Make sure it's almost full, and then go ahead and get your lid ready, because this has a D-ring on it. Well, once you filled up the filter with clean water, just make sure you dechlorinate it. I'm using AquaSafe in this situation. It only takes a few seconds and a little bit for this filter to be dechlorinated. Now, the lid of the Magnum has a clamp lock on it, so when you're putting that on, just make sure it's wet so that everything is good and clean. The clamp on this one came loose, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to get it back on once it's off, but just clamp it down real good there, and then I'll typically want to dry it off, make sure nothing's leaking and everything's clean inside and out. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of actually cleaning your filter media. Tune in next time for more information on aquarium maintenance and care.